My wish and vision is that we start knowing how to take the science and add to it. So, and when people can wish together, and then they can have these collective wishing. So, like for you and your event, I mean, wishing for that, and then asking for other people to wish with you, and they're feeling part of it because they know you have a message to deliver, and they're bought in, and they're connected with you. Um, and then they're gonna go, "Well, I have this idea, and I have this solution, and I can help you over here, and I can help you over there." You know, when you bring it in, you bring other people in on your wish, and if it's something, ideally, it's something that's even bigger than that, right? It's like, "Okay, I want these people to come to this event, or I wish for these people to come to this event, because the purpose of this event is to get them to be, understand resilience, if that's what your talk is going to be about, right? So, and then, so maybe your wish is that people, that they leave with their flame lit, and they're burning bright, and they're following their passion, and they're feeling really amazing because they know they've been able to get rid of the out, and now their flame is towards something positive, and maybe you even expand it further. Again, the bigger your wish, the more people that can buy in on it, is, that they will find their purpose, and it will elevate the consciousness of the planet. Well, everybody wishes for, if you say, like, if, for example, you can look at Simon Sinek, because I think you talked about him on one of your posts, right? And I got to meet him a few years ago, and I was like, oh, so cool. But what if he had, he could take that message and turn it into a movement by saying, I wish for everyone within by the end of 8 weeks, they found their why, and they're living their why. So then all of a sudden everybody wants that. So I want to join that group because I want to find my why, and I want everyone else to find their why. And all of a sudden maybe I'm helping somebody else find their why. And together we can support each other's why. And you're building this community to elevate.
Yes, yes. Does a wish need to be specific, measurable, achievable, and so forth? Or, I mean, is it too vague to say, I just wish for world peace?
I don't think it's too big. I think that for something like that, because it fits the 3 Ps, right? I have talked to somebody, like, somebody said, "Oh, I wish for $1,000,000." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, but that's not fun, really, necessarily. It's just a piece of paper with a bunch of numbers on it, and zeros. What do you wanna do with it? Like, where's the energy behind that?" And it's important to look at what you want versus what you need. And as a storyteller, we write stories, and, you could probably name a lot of movies, and I'd go, or books, and I would know, and say, okay, the hero started out wanting one thing, but they needed something else. And by the end of the hero's journey, they found out that they didn't, like Luke Skywalker wanted adventure, but what he needed is to find out, his purpose and his connection to being a Jedi, right? So let's evaluate that. And so, like, I look at the 4 responses to a wish, and I get into that, which is, it's yes, no, wait, or something better. And yes isn't always the best answer. And so that helps when we start looking at that, and we can imagine, okay, what if yes, but we want that Ferrari, and you know, maybe you were wishing for, I wish 100 people would show up to my event. That's not enough to say, and they were left feeling incredible and lit up and ready to find their purpose, right? Because a number doesn't get you excited, but how they feel adds the energy to it. So,
Mm,
and sometimes no is a better answer, right? I mean, and I talk about what I call reverse optimism, when you can look back and go, okay, that didn't happen, or that happened this way, but it led me here, that led me here, that got me here. And if that hadn't happened, so that's where I think when you were talking about a manifestation, is sometimes we wish for something, and or the manifestation movement might go, you just had to want it bad enough, and if you didn't want it bad enough, then something was wrong with you. And it's like there's so much more to it than that, and so when you understand those nuances, then you're really getting to the good stuff.
New Cosmic Wishes Show, where we turn wishes into cosmic wishes using science with Brownell Landrum. Also look for Brownell's TEDx talk and check out The Art and Science of Wishing by Brownell Landrum, now available.